What's going on, everybody? This is Grant Mona from the Sporting Tribune. The Olympics are upon us, Team USA basketball is upon us, and we are here to break it down for you. We're going to have coverage every single day, basically, for Team USA and the players from our local teams playing in that. Now, I want to focus on two players that have really been impactful so far in this tournament and in the exhibition games: Anthony Davis and LeBron James, two local guys from the Lakers. They look like the two most impactful players on Team USA right now. And Anthony Davis is doing it by his defense, by playing 1 through 5. He can guard all different types of positions. He looks like a menace on the defensive end. LeBron James, on the other hand, is taking over down stretches like we've seen him do for the last 20 years. A lot of questions were coming in regarding his status. What would he be? What kind of player would he be? Would he take a backseat to some of the young guys? That's not the case. LeBron James looks like one of the most impactful guys on this team. They give him the ball when things get tight. They give him the ball when games are close, when they need a finisher, and he is doing the job so far for Team USA. I'm excited to see how this hierarchy works, but Anthony Davis, on the other hand, his defensive tenacity, his defensive switchability has been sensational for Team USA. Joel Embiid has not looked so good so far on the defensive end. He had a pretty good game last game, but Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo together look fantastic. Now, you're going to look at me and say, okay, why do the Lakers have two of the most impactful players, but they just lost in 5 games in the first round to the Nuggets, and then they got swept by the Nuggets the year before? Listen, these two guys, this is why you have to go all in on these two guys. And if I'm the Lakers front office, I'm seeing this, I'm like, hey, we got to put a good team around them, because how the NBA is built on 2 stars and depth. That's what it is. The Celtics won with that. I know they had some other guys like Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis, but they won with 2 stars plus great depth. The Nuggets, 2 great players, Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, 2 stars plus depth. Go down the list of all the recent champions. They've had that. But these two guys are playing really, really high-level basketball still. Anthony Davis just turned 30. He's a little bit over 30. LeBron James is almost 40, and he's still putting up this type of production. You have to put something around these guys because, listen, the West is kind of open. If you're the Denver Nuggets, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, if you're the Oklahoma City Thunder, I guarantee you probably wouldn't have wanted to see the Lakers in the playoffs if they were playing like that. So that's what makes this offseason so baffling, is that these two guys' impact on Team USA is at the forefront of everything that they do. Anthony Davis, like I mentioned, great on defense, but he's also very versatile on offense as well. He can hit the 3, he can play in the paint, he can hit the mid-range. He's very versatile, very athletic, very long, so he can disrupt a lot of things. LeBron James, his shot has come back over the past year. He worked on that really hard. So these two guys, with their impact on Team USA, you're going to look at the Lakers and be like, why aren't they contenders? They could be if they put a really good team around them, but this offseason has been so baffling to me because they had an opportunity to trade some of those picks that they have to go get a good player, a really good 2 players, and they haven't so far. Obviously, we're still in late July, and there's a lot of time left between now and when the season starts, so they could still make a move. But in my opinion, this offseason has been really bad for the Lakers because they could have capitalized on a lot of different players, signed a lot of different players. They're one of 3 teams that have not signed anybody this offseason, and that's just really baffling to me. I thought this offseason could be really good to supplement Anthony Davis and LeBron James, who are still basically in their prime. LeBron's at the end of his prime. Anthony Davis is definitely in his prime. So these two guys have been very critical to Team USA's success so far. I'm excited to see how it goes in the Olympics, which will be happening soon. We have you guys covered here at the Sporting Tribune. Again, this is Grant Mona signing out.